Yeah, I hope the final boss is actually in one of those machines. I kind of warmed up to them. Well, I didn't at all, but
Yeah.
like they can't stop now.
Oh, this is just the thing, but without the roller skates. I've been expecting you. My brother, the golden fruit tree, has been hoarding those golden fruit for far too long. Spooky told me that you would be bringing them with you. Some vain attempt to imprison him again. We'll soon see about that. Seems that all the others have underestimated you. I'll not make that mistake, for I am the Wormwood, the evil... Okay, they didn't even have enough budget to, like, do any voice acting.
Yeah.
Long enough for Spooky to deal with all of Pac-Land, and I will spoil your golden fruit. Spooky will be pleased. You will make an excellent addition to my graveyard.
So, there's an opposite of the tree?
Okay, they don't allow you to do that. I was like, I could just jump over right there, but they're like, nope. Fuck you.
Well, I'm confused, right?
Yeah.
So, he's called the golden tree, right? The golden fruit tree.
I think so.
Because the fruits naturally grow on it, right?
Yeah.
And this tree's mad that he's growing fruits and he's not?
I guess. He's been hoarding the golden fruit for too long.
How's that what? Okay, so what does he want the golden fruit for? Just put on him?
I guess.
What do the golden fruits do? Are they just golden?
Well, Pac-Man's trying to use him to imprison Spooky.
Yeah. Well, Spooky's clearly doing something kind of fucked, right?
I guess. I mean, we're against him for a reason, I think, hopefully.
Well, it seems like this tree has very different motives from the ghosts.
Well, yeah, we already fucked all the ghosts up.
Yeah, well... Like
well, maybe the ghosts were just trying to fuck us up as well. And, like, they were like, well, fucking Spooky's over here, so I guess we'll just fuck him up as well.
Yeah.
Because they were all just getting mad at Pac-Man for different reasons.
Yeah, it seems like every character hates Pac-Man for a different reason. The girl's like, oh, you never liked me. The three ghosts are like, oh, we want to fuck with Pac-Kind. The big ghost guy got sealed away and was mad about that. And this tree guy hates his brother, who's the other tree. It seems to be, like, very mixed messages here.
Imagine I have fenced off the correct path. You can't go around my fiendish fence. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do then.
Yeah, you just said you can't beat the stage. Ha ha.
Did I mention that I have put impervious walls around the correct path, and you cannot go around them?
Against your rem roll.
Yeah. The rev roll.
Rev roll.
Not the rem roll.
Rem roll.
Watch, we're gonna hit this button and it's just gonna retract or some stupid shit.
Why would... Wait, how did he set up... That makes 0 sense. How did he set up... This is just an excuse to make you go through an area and
you
then
can go around them.
Yeah.
Well, they really like backtracking, but the problem is that backtracking just allows them to create less level.
Yeah.
And make everything take longer.
Yeah. What are you... Okay, well, I guess it's like dirt or whatever, but that's...
This looks like they just took like a piece of square piece of dirt and they just like started copy pasting it over and over again.
Yeah. Well, okay, how did he even design any of this? He's a tree.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't put anything anywhere. He can't. I don't... Like, I refuse to suspend my disbelief. Like, there's some things just too... It doesn't even make sense in this world.
I don't know what's the right way to go.
Well, that's the point. It's his
Yeah, I guess
spooky
that's...
maze.
Yeah.
Pac-Man will... So let's get this straight. His plan is, like, make a maze that Pac-Man can never get out of, so he'll just die in it?
I guess.
He, like, gives up and allows himself to starve to death in there?
I guess. He put a lot of fruit in here for some reason.
Yeah. I doubt it's naturally here.
Okay. Well, at least this is better. The problem is, like, once you get on, like, a terrible path of, like, terrible camera, you can't get back from it.
True. I was about to say, what if there's an invisible wall there? They seem like putting them in random places. That make absolutely 0 sense.
Did I cheat last time? There was like this weird path I went down last time. I thought that it loops back over to this one, but it didn't. Are you supposed to be able to go from here to... There was like a path over here. I thought. Maybe my camera... Oh, there's this here. Is this it? Maybe. Okay.
Are you...
I don't know what I took before.
Roll?
But then I'll just jump right in the ocean. Well, maybe I do, but...
Well, you can stop mid-air. You can, like, cancel all your momentum.
Well, I could just go forward and see where that takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly where I ended up last time. I don't know what I was doing before.
They actually just took, like... Yeah, you're right. They just took, like, the dirt tool and, like, started drawing out paths with it.
Yeah. Just started drawing out paths.
Well, I also don't think the stage has, like, enough light.
Well, there's, like, a fog effect.
Yeah, well, they put a fog effect. Everything's, like, kind of dark. And, like, they made, like... Like, that's almost indistinguishable from, like...
Poop.
Yeah, well, well, from the water.
Yeah.
The water just looks like sewer sludge anyway, so...
Those jumps are actually, like, super precise. For no reason.
I doubt there's a child
Oh my god. I tried jumping twice and both of the times I got eaten.
Oh god. This has to be, like, the last stage before the final boss.
I think so. Hopefully.
Unless this counts as a boss and there's another area.
We're just gonna restart. We're just gonna restart the whole fucking level. It's not even worth it anymore.
You died to his maze. Ooh.
Yeah. What if that was his goal? Just put Pac Man in an area and just starve him to death.
That's insane.
Yeah, this fucker is ruthless.
This guy's a cactus. Like, he has just two giant things. No branches.
They don't allow you to skip anything in the stage.
No, well, this was any other game. You could just jump over there. That's probably the ending, so that's why.
Yeah. They'd probably skip an absolute shit ton if you did that.
Yeah, well, they're like, holy shit, what do we do? And they're like, oh, they solve a lot of their issues in this game by just putting invisible walls places.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? It like returned my camera in a fucking full 360. How was I supposed to know?
You don't.
Yeah, sometimes it spawns you looking the opposite way. That's just a feature of the game. It's just part of that Pac Man randomization, dude.
Yeah.
Randomization. Sometimes you...
Well, you're experiencing it like Pac Man experiences it. Like someone looking down on him.
Yeah. Randomized experience. Half of everything becomes invisible. Somebody puts a bed sheet over your head.
Yeah, well, this game has too many factors that would make... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some Pac Man connoisseur is gonna see this and be like, fucking shut up. You don't know anything about Pac Man World 2. But I think this game has too many factors to ever, like randomize it. Like, you know how people do, like, this is already bad. This already looks awful. Like, look at you. Yeah, but, like, you can't do a randomized speedrun of this. Because, like, shit would just go wrong. Like, too many things, like, need to be a certain way. And, like, oh, you need this fruit. To, like,
yeah, there's no way you could do a randomized speed. Well, could you do, like, a randomized speedrun of, like... Well, you could have Super Mario 64.
Yeah, and you could have, like, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Well, could you do one with, like, Sonic?
Yeah, you could with Sonic, too.
How? Like, you just play a random character at random... Well, then you would have to fight different bosses.
Yeah. But I think, like, you know, they make it to where, like, well, it's, like, randomized within reason. But this game, I don't think even could slide with that. Because the game already seems randomized with the reason.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible to randomize this or Sonic. Okay. That's exactly what happened the first time, and I had no idea what to do.
Well, what do you think they thought when that happened?
They're like, well, we're gonna
Like when
need
you
people
get a
to do
checkpoint and your screen does like, it doesn't just turn around behind you. It like goes overhead and then spins.
They're like, you know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need everything to be the opposite way around. So we're just gonna force it on people, and they can change it if they want afterwards.
Yeah. There's probably we probably are joking about this, but like I think the development team may actually really love this game.
Maybe. I don't know how I made it past my fence. Perhaps you do indeed possess brains. Let's test your bronze. You don't defeat all my skeletal minions before the sands of time run out. Your time will have truly run out. Okay, this is really odd.
Pac-Man has destroyed fucking mechanical monsters before. He thinks that a fence and some skeletons are going to stop him?
Yeah, I don't care. This is going to be way easier than doing the fence fuckery.
Oh, you jumped over my fence. What a fucking big brain you may have.
Fuck. Fuck, there's too many.
Wait, you just die? What happens? Do you like suck all the oxygen out the air? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, Pac-Man's blood boils.
Yeah. Yeah, like through the power of the skeletons, I guess like they're ripping his out. Pac-Man can't have a skeleton, right?
We need like the anatomy of a Pac-Man shirt. Would you buy one of those? Did you ever see that like anatomy of a creeper Minecraft shirt?
It was cool when it first came out, but this is not the kind of fit you want to be wearing nowadays.
I remember I thought somebody wore like some full Minecraft shit to my school back in like 4th grade, and I was like, holy fuck. Like that guy pulls so much pussy, bro.
Well, it's cool then, not very much now.
Dude, what am I supposed to do? He just sucks all the air out of my fucking... Well, one dies and then another one respawns.
Yeah, well, we only had 4 left that time. You can do it.
Yeah, but that was like the end of the rope right there. I need to kill
there
like
are other ones
everyone.
at the side.
I'm just gonna leave those guys be.
Well, I think there's the exact amount you need on here. Oh no. Oh wait, are there just way too many on here? More than you reasonably would need to kill?
Hopefully. I fucking ran out. One more? One more? One more?
Well, maybe you shouldn't skip any.
Well, I passed like 3, and there's like an extra. There's like a few extra, but like 1 extra.
Yeah, well, you skipped 3 when you were perfectly capable of like.
Well, if I go back and I like grind out like 3, then like I'm gonna realistically just fucking die. You can't waste too much time killing like 1 or 2. Yeah, it's just not worth it to kill that guy at that point. You need to kill like 1 every second. There we go.
What changes though? Why can't you just kill you in the air now?
Yeah, that's true. I guess he wouldn't do that.
He has standards?
I guess. Maybe he can only do it when he sets up like a bet.
Yeah, he has like the stand from Stone Ocean.
He's got Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Did I loop back through? I don't. This game loves creating a sense of like true like hopelessness.
Yeah. Well, it feels like no matter where you go, you're never making progress.
Well, everything looks the fucking same.
Well, you know it's different because there's a bunch of fruit. Okay, well, you're looping. I know you're looping. We just made 2 left turns.
Fuck, I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to break. Imagine if there was a time limit in the stage like in Mario.
No, no.
They chose not to add that because it's just not possible to win.
You're just gonna make 2 rights again. We're gonna see this stage.
What am I supposed to do? Do I just jump while I try to make it over there?
So maybe like you go.
It really is a fucking maze, but why would they make something like this?
To keep you here, because the game's ending, and they need. Oh, we have to They didn't put a checkpoint after this. Why the fuck would they do that?
They want you to suffer. I was expecting one, but then it just didn't. The day never came. Well, I guess I'll just, go fuck myself. I'm really good at killing skeletons now.
Yeah. Okay, well, you would imagine the pellets would maybe lead you on to it, and yeah.
Maybe I go the other way?
Maybe.
Okay. Like, if you get on the side, your jumps stop working. You have to fight. You have to... Whatever area your camera is turned to, you have to jump that way.
Yeah. Well, this is,
Okay.
Ooh.
Dude, this is just pure CBT.
Yeah, well... There's just a partner that doesn't really, like, care about easing you into it, though. They start off with the hammer.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody... I don't think you can ease somebody into, like, full-blown cock and ball torture,
well,
can you?
I feel like you can, like... I don't know, flick it?
That would still be pretty painful.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as painful as, like taking a fucking lasso and be like...
Yeah, well, to be fair, I did get, like, a whole rock dropped on my testicles a few times.
Yeah, and you couldn't fucking handle it, could you?
Well, oh my god, I almost ran out of oxygen.
And I remember you explaining the story. You're like, man, like, my balls were battered black and blue.
I swear to god I didn't say that.
You swear to god, it sounds like something you would say too, even.
Oh, there was a lot more. There's a lot more skeletons to max out here. Maybe. That sounds funny, so I'll say that I said that.
Oh, you were so against it the first time I brought it up.
Well, oh, there's the checkpoint.
The only reason why I say it now is because I thought it was really funny when you originally said it. I was
okay.
Like, wow, like...
Well, yeah. Well, that was after my surgery. I think it was black and blue.
Yeah. That must have sucked.
Yeah, you couldn't, like, walk around anywhere. Is that the end of the level?
Thank God. Well, they let you see it, and then you're in like an endless tirade to get there.
Do I go for it?
Don't. There's a gate.
What's that, bitch?
Where's this gonna bring you?
I don't know. But there's another checkpoint there, and I want to go for it. Is the rev roll, like, necessary to win this? This doesn't feel right.
No, you can't.
What was that, bitch?
That doesn't look right.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is awful.
Look at all these extra lives.
Yeah, they knew what this stage entailed, and they had to give you a bunch of lives.
This is just hitting the fucking quota of how many... Oh, that's the tree.
You're just taunting him at this point. I doubt you're gonna do anything to him. You're just gonna, like, swing past him. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh?
Oh, wait, you're actually gonna be put in front of him.
Pac Man, you have defeated my maze. It seems that I am no match for you. Flames grow weak. Spooky! He just crashed the game.
Fuck! What the fuck? He called out the fucking spooky, and he fucking crashed the game. Pac Man, I made myself invincible to you playing the game.
Spooky!
Spooky!
Calling a runtime error, spooky.
What the heck? No. We're gonna have to, like...
We're gonna get all the way over there and he's gonna be like, spooky! And then it's just gonna like, end.
Is this how our Pac Man adventure...
He did not delete the save file. He did not.
Yeah, well, you think, knowing our luck.
Oh, did we? No, this was the first level. I thought we were like on it. We went back, but we did not beat the level.
Yeah.
This level took 20 minutes to get this far.
Yeah, well, we're doing it again. Round 2. Well, at least we know where to. Well.
That is the end of the level right there. You were right. That's the end of the level.
Yeah.
There has to be like a speedrunner skip where you just literally jump out of bounds there.
Yeah, well, Well, how high up is the invisible wall?
I don't know, but you don't have much verticality in this game.
Yeah. Well, So weird, dude. I don't know. I want to really enjoy Pac Man World 2, but...
Well, you were enjoying it at the beginning, right?
Well, yeah, but like after the first 2 stages, they reuse like every asset to their name, and like they make levels that just like are 50% backtracking, 50% falling platforms and sections that go on way too long because they need to meet the 5-minute quota. I say 5-minute quota, but we've been like on every stage we've done it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Each.
Well, after this, if you were like gonna AVGN this shit, would you like burn the game after playing this?
Maybe. Well, okay, because it's like nothing's correct in this game. Like you jump onto that one ledge, and like you actually can't grab onto it or fully get onto it. You always have to be standing like with your toes touching the platform and the cutscene happening, and then it always flips your camera around. So you have to like readjust. So it's like, what kind of game?
I don't know, but we're hopefully almost done. If it causes another runtime error when we get to that part, I don't think we can win. I think there's no way we can win.
Yeah, well, that'd be really disappointing that we suffered through this.
We might be able to make a save state.
Yeah, but what if it's literally specifically like there's a problem with that part of the game?
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then there's nothing I can do.
Well,
and we give up on the most unsatisfying end ever.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why they didn't make a Pac Man World for like 12 years after this one, and then like the sequel, the third one, looks like even worse somehow, and it's on the 3DS.
Is it on the 3DS?
Yeah, when we're looking at it, it was like on the 3DS.
Okay.
Well, Nintendo will take like any game.
I guess if they can make money off of it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's what game publishers do.
Well, like,
stop
Nintendo's
prostate maxing me.
Sorry, dude.
Why?
No, I'm just checking.
It's got restless leg syndrome. Restless penis syndrome.
What? You just killed like multiple at once.
Yeah, I'm just that good.
Do you think these little skeletons like wanted to be here, or maybe
I don't think they're alive, dude.
Well, they clearly are like dead people that once died here. So do you think they're just forced to like follow this guy's command now?
It's what skeletons often do. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like in every like property. Like skeletons, when you die and become a skeleton, you're just at like other people's whims now.
It's true. Lord bless those shattered souls.
I know, but eventually that's just every skeleton.
What if you become a skeleton when you die?
Well, I hope I don't become... Well, okay, here's what confuses me in, like, things that have ghosts and skeletons, like spirits and skeletons in it. It's like, if you become a spirit, right? But then a necromancer, like, summons your skeleton, right? Like, what happens? Your soul just goes into the... You're no longer a spirit. Your spirit goes inside the skeleton and is forced to be a skeleton?
Yeah, I guess you just get skeleton maxed.
That kind of sucks. Imagine if you're enjoying, like, the spirit life and someone just skeletons you. And it's like, well, fight my battles. And you're like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't know what happens. I mean, I guess you just become a skeleton. There's not much you can do.
What if you're just like, well, I'm not going to listen to... Huh?
Oh, I thought that was the end of the level.
Yeah.
It's whatever the hell this thing is. Does this cause not a runtime error if I hit this?
Yeah, well, that was the secret. That's how you... Spooky is like, shit, you got the fucking sparkle teleport. I can't fucking cause a runtime error.
Maybe that's what we did. It like thought this was supposed to be here, like, and since it wasn't, we it caused an error.
Yeah, well, like you skipped before. You skipped this whole section.
Yeah, I jumped over to the other area.
Yeah, and I don't think the game liked that very much.
Probably not, but to be fair, I want to play as little of this game as possible.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too upset with it. I wasn't too upset with missing more of my Pac Man World.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'll do it how the game wants.
Wait, does it want us to go back? What the we backtracked. No, I don't think we want to be here.
Yeah, now we gotta go all the way back.
Yeah, well, we just did this 3 times in a row. Why?
Well, we needed to hit that button so we could go back and hit this button so we could go back and get the power pellet right next to the button.
That's... Well, I'm not a game developer, so I can't judge games.
Is that what people say to art?
Yeah. Well, like, people are like, well, I'd like to see you make that. And it's like, I don't have to be able to make it to know that's complete fucking
Okay,
garbage.
what is that? Where do I go? It's just a fucking read wall.
Well, it's not a physical object, right?
You're right, I can astrally project through it.
Well, unless it's a hitbox.
But there's nothing on the other side of it. Oh no, there's a fucking button there. That's how you know shit's about to go down. There's a button that's unpressed and you haven't pressed it yet. If these platforms fell, this would be a lot more fun, don't you think?
I think this stage would be a lot more unbearable.
This is so much worse. I skipped like half of the goddamn level.
Yeah, we didn't see any of this the first time.
Oh.
What's going on? Why? Why are we going there now? We've been there. What?
I don't know where anything is.
It's just leading us on a pellet tirade.
Okay, I guess I made it back here.
Well, oh no, but that made the button come up. What the fuck?
Oh my god, I was on like fucking the very edge.
Yeah, that made the other button.
Okay, why does this even exist? This isn't a fun gameplay mechanic at all. This is just a bunch of boring menial shit.
Yeah. What did you do to make this all not exist? That's
I
totally
jumped. I found like, well, this whole place is so fucking weird and twisty. I just found something that they didn't even consider.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a fucking teleporter here.
Oh,
now?
there was like 5 more minutes to this level that we skipped.
Yeah, that's what we got to last time. I don't know how to get back
well,
over
that's
there.
totally what caused the runtime error before. You weren't supposed to be there.
I don't know how to get back over there. Is it through here?
Dude, I don't know. It looks like everything's the same place.
Oh, I think I found it. If I was a kid, I would have no idea what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, I think this is what we did last time. If it still airs, then I think we might just have to shoot ourselves.
Oh, no.
In the foot, in a video game.
And this is like when I had Sonic Heroes, and we beat, like, every stage, every story, and we unlocked, like we were super excited. We're like, holy shit, we unlocked Metal Sonic story, or, like, the last story. And, like, it was, like, a secret one to the side, and we clicked it, right? And it just crashed the game whenever the final boss was...
Alright, well... I think that's the end of Pac Man World.
What if we just watched
Yeah.
the ending of Pac Man World on stream?
Pac Man World 2 final level.
Let's pop this bad boy on stream.
Oh, we were so far away.
Oh.
We were incredibly far away. Like it wasn't even close how far away we were. That's not even what we were looking at before.
No way.
We were like a whole world away, dude. Or maybe you just go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, no, I think this is the very beginning. You just go back to Pac. Oh, and I guess he like comes back. Yeah, because there's only 5 fruits. So no, we definitely were at the very end of the game. Yeah, so after we beat that I knew it! I called it! You go Super Saiyan!
He just becomes golden. That's all he does.
Yeah.
How is the quality even worse than when we were playing?
I don't know.
Dude, this is just the Angel Island floating scene in Sonic Adventure DX.
Right?
Is this a battle? It is. It's probably just a power battle where like you're invincible.
Right? The one fruit can't save you now. Nobody.
Iron concentration.
The guy pulling this fucking. How does he have that many lives?
26. He used a Koopa and he put it in between 2 staircase blocks and he jumped on it 12 times.
Yeah, this is just a void. Well, what's the point of being gold if like you can get hurt? Does that change anything, being gold?
It allows him to fight Spooky and hit him.
Oh, I couldn't hit him before. Maybe that would be a cool thing. At the beginning of the game, you fight him, it can't hurt him at all. But then at the end of the game, you can, because you have the gold thing. But because that didn't happen, it just feels like we're Pac-Man but gold and hitting this guy.
Well, this is like the worst ending possible because we didn't even get to beat him ourselves. We got all the way there and then it just runtime's errors.
Yeah.
After like the worst stage
he summons
possible.
Spooky, and Spooky's like, I have the greatest power of all, runtime error. You can't fight me. Because I'm pretty sure that was the last level of that area, and it would have made us come all the way back to Pac World to fight him. So we literally didn't get to play the final boss. That's all we missed.
We suffered through like 5 worlds, 3 of the same bosses for that.
Yeah, for us to get to the final stage and it be like, oh, haha, well, this is what the Game Grumps do, except they just can't beat the game. And, well, like,
we just weren't allowed to. The game just did not allow us to do it. And there's no checkpoints here either.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's weird. Because, like, Danny and Aaron will just suck at a game so bad that, like, they just have to watch the rest of it on video. But, like, I feel like if you can't beat a game, you just stop the playthrough.
Yeah.
But, like, the only reason why I suggested it is, like,
we
what
literally
was that?
could not win.
Yeah, what was that? Like,
well, I think whatever completely legitimate game we were playing had a problem with that part, and they just expected. I don't think anybody brought up a problem with it because nobody played that far.
Yeah, true. Well, it could have been like a,
piracy?
Yeah, but we weren't pirating it, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a weird anti-piracy thing. It's like, we paid money for the game.
Yeah.
We bought it. We put it into our Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah. Well, you have a GameCube right down there.
That's the one we're playing it on.
Yeah, we're playing on it. This game would have cost like $1 million if we found it on eBay, which we paid.
Yeah. I think they give this game out for free at any Pac Man dealership.
A Pac Man dealership.
Yeah. At any Pac Man dealership in the U.S. Oh, I thought it runtime error.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
It's giving birth. It just vores him back under.
He just opens up his fucking groins and puts him underneath. Pac-Man's deliberately fucking with him.
Yeah.
Like, he's like staying close by. He keeps stepping back in so he can like take more pot shots at him and he can like jump away. Jesus Christ. Pac-Man is crazy.
That Grandma Pac-Man?
I think so. All the Pac people are super happy.
Look at that dude with that huge back brim.
Oh my god.
The red.
Yankee with long brim.
What the fuck is that?
That's a disgusting creature.
Chomp chomp. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. How many views does this have? 236,000.
Wait, that dog just killed them.
Yeah.
And brought Pac-Man their
decrepit
remains.
corpse.
Yeah, what the end? We killed them.
Bro, you can't say you would not fuck the pink goat from Pac Man.
What is she doing right now? What?
Wants to fuck the dog.
What are they even saying? Yeah, she's looking at the dog like.
Well, he's like, did they just say we're gonna get Pac Man? Well, maybe I can't hear when you go.
Yeah.
So I knew we couldn't take Pac-Man. Did he say we'll free him again?
Yeah, so I guess Spooky was like, they will free me again. Which is like...
That's probably Pac Man World 3. Let's see here.
They cannot free him again. What's going to change? Oh, Miss Pac-Man's in this one. Wait, 4?
These are all the cutscenes. There's Pac Man World 4?
No, okay, I thought this one said 4.
Oh.
This game kind of looks worse than the second one.
That's what we thought last time.
Yeah, but...
Junior!
Holy shit, she's loud.
Junior, you didn't happen to see the... Oh, thanks, Snooky. Happen to see any sign of the birthday boy?
Did someone say cake? Cherry meringue sugar stuff.
Giving him a voice was the wrong call.
Yeah. He's 25?
Well, you only turned 25 once.
It just sounds so old.
25?
You're only as 25 as you feel.
Yeah,
Thanks,
what
honey.
the heck?
You and Junior are the best presents I ever had. And you're right. I look fantastic.
He doesn't sound like how I thought Pac Man would sound.
Something wrong.
This is not his personality.
My accent is
He's instant transmissioned.
No wonder this game probably failed.
Yeah, we needed to... You're not 24 anymore. Hold on, let's see here. Pac Man World copies sold. So 1.25 million copies with Pac Man World. Pac Man World 2. Okay. 1.2 million.
Yeah, I got it kind of right. I said 1.6.
Pac Man World 3. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's not going to happen. Pac Man World was a critical and commercial success, selling 1.25 million copies in North America alone.
For back then, that was good.
Was for the PlayStation 1. I assume that they probably did not do very well for Pac Man 3 because they did not publish their sales numbers.
Yeah. Well, not only that, they gave Pac-Man a voice, and like his personality is not anything like you'd think it is. He's like, you guys are like the most beautiful gifts I could have ever asked for. And it's like, in the other games, like, I feel like, I'm not just joking around when I say he seems like kind of like apathetic.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's definitely part of his personality. Like, he just, Pac World needs you. He's like, okay, well.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything. Oh, work with me, spark showering excuse from aqua circuitry.
Yeah, all the voice acting is really bad.
Funny once.
I feel like the ghost should have only talked and not any of Pac-Man.
Everything's under control. I don't think it'll happen.
Dude, Pac-Man when he gets made in heaven.
Oh man.
Well, at least this birthday's still better than my 20th.
Did something, is that a meta joke? Did like Pac-Man's 20th birthday, like did they make a game that sold like really terribly?
Yeah, I think it blew really hard.
Let me see here. Pac-Man 20th anniversary. That's not how you spell anniversary. 30th anniversary. 20th anniversary HD gameplay.
No, this looks kind of wild. Okay, no, but
What? This is on the PSP? What was that thing where belly button penis hurt or whatever you said?
wait, what? Oh yeah, if you like press into your belly button a certain way, it'll make the
I don't think it's working.
no, it kind of like scratch across your belly button, like
Dude, I'm
really
gonna
hard.
I'm gonna scratch and like you're gonna see all my colon come out. And just fucking.
Yeah, but if you like scratch across your belly button like really hard, it'll make like
I don't think that's true.
it happens.
I was trying to get people to like dig a hole in their own fucking stomach.
No. This. Oh no. What? It's a dig dug. Huh?
They had a baby girl. Just an
This.
anchor.
They like not finished. Oh, they're taking him.
Dude, he clenches his whole body to blink.
Okay.
He's getting raptured. They had 2 children? Holy shit.
Oh,
Damn.
she's being very aggressive with those plates.
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man definitely gets beaten.
She's put them both down again.
Dude, Miss Pac-Man looked horrific.
I know. He didn't care. Well, he's not a thief.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
What an intro. What a great intro.
What,
Ah!
no one's at his birthday and he's like... That wasn't good. I don't think Pac Man World 1 is very good. Was every Pac Man World a birthday thing?
This was Pac Man World.
So why did Pac Man World 2 just have none of his family?
Yeah, good question. Why was he helping set up his own birthday?
Don't know.
Looks like a World of Warcraft zone.
Right?
Can you hear me? I'm supposed to go and get a dog. Repeat. Can you hear me?
My drummer. Who's there?
My Pactrometer.
The signal's bad here. Some idiot teleported me into a pit.
Is that clear? You shouldn't rush to judgment, Pac-Man. Teleportation is not so easy.
Orson? Is that you? Are you by any chance the idiot of whom we speak?
Try to make him Sonic.
Yeah.
I would port you again, but I can't log on.
Looks like a Banjo-Kazooie zone.
I'm in some
Yeah.
sort of landfill pit. There's green goo, some trash-looking junk, and it smells really bad in here. Really?
Doesn't even animate his like face.
You know, they just try to make Sonic. Oh, this game probably. Oh, there's constant talking. It never stops. Oh no. At least Pac Man World like 1 and 2 were kind of like that retro game charm a little bit. But,
Yeah.
like Pac Man World 3 is just like a shell of a game that should have never been created, but they only created it because. Well, I guess I had the idea. Like they at least need a third game to tap off this trilogy.
Well, you
but-
asked for it. You really did.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that would be so awful. I thought they would just make 2, but a little better.
So Pac-Man is 25 and already has a wife and kid. This game has some of the best cutscene scenes I've ever seen.
Oh, that's
And he
not-
put scene, like, movie scene.
This person is...
He's one classic gamer. The interactions between Pac-Man and Orson are great. It's too bad I never played this game back in the day. I played the shit out of Pac Man World 2 when I was a kid. That game is very nostalgic for me. What are people saying about this one? Saying that game was tough. Spent years busting my butt on that thing. The day when it finally came, I beat it. I was overjoyed. I don't play it anymore, really, but I refuse to sell it. It is priceless. Yes, I freaking love Pac Man World 2.
Stockholm Syndrome.
I just happen to have a PS2 copy. I even beated it. Honestly. I had that game too, but I rage quitted a lot. Don't worry, perfectly natural. But I 100% it twice, so it's no big
Yeah,
deal.
okay, they're saying don't worry. It's perfectly natural to rage quit at Pac Man World 2 because it is definitely a hard game for all the wrong reasons.
Well, at least we would have beaten it in like 2 days if it didn't fucking just not allow us.
Yeah. Well, this is just a guilty pleasure. It's not actually a good game. They just have Stockholm Syndrome. They were 7. This is how you came into Pac-Man World.
True.
Like, yeah,
That is
you
true.
played it when you were a kid, and you're like, oh, well, it's going to be pretty good.
We need a Pac Man World trilogy for the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Remastered, of course.
Remastered. Maybe that would fix all the issues with the game if they remastered it.
Mr. Game & Watch. Don't mind me. I just can't stop laughing at it. What crazy gut busters are going to be here?
Those things are scary. Can I go home now?
Yes, they are. No, you can't.
Meaning.
Meanie.
Well,
Let's see what the other one is. What do you
are
think
we
about that
not
humor?
the targeted demographic for this?
Well, this guy's literally Mr. Game & Watch, and he says, don't mind me. I just can't stop laughing at it.
It was arms that go puncha, puncha. Plus a gun that goes daka, daka.
Better get a chompa chompa.
Dude, he
Wow.
thought that was hilarious. I
Well,
thought that
it's
was
kind
hilarious.
of like a chuckle. Like, okay, well, I feel like Pac-Man ruined it. They're like chugga chugga, and it's like, well, I got a gun that goes daka daka, and then Pac-Man just was fucking had to come in and fucking ruin it.
Fucking love how he just screamed shotgun in victory. That's so rad. That's so rad.
I'm happy for you. Keep your eyes on the road there, Pokey.
This is almost certainly voiced by Sonic at some point.
Oh no, dude, this is bad. This is bad. Like, it's not even like me trying to be like just cynical about it. Like, I don't mind. Like, okay, Scott Pilgrim versus the World was kind of our. But at least we're bold enough to realize that Scott Pilgrim versus the World is not as good as we believed it was.
Well, I had the same symptom of this game where It's good at the beginning, or at least like shows promise, and then it falls off immediately, and it just
Yeah.
becomes a fucking ball grinder
Yeah,
until
but,
the end.
but I'm not sitting in like the comic section of like.
Well, you
Scott
go to
Pilgrim.
you go to a Scott Pilgrim game, and I can almost guarantee you they're gonna be like, dude, this game was so good back in the day.
Yeah, but it's just some people like they don't like they probably like suffered through the game. They're like, fuck. But like it's Scott Pilgrim. They probably also played the demo over and over again like we did, and then finally got their hands on it, and they're like, wow, this game is so good. Or before the full game came back out, they just commented underneath like the full gameplay trailer or like videos that came out when it was available. And they never played it themselves, but they just looked at other people playing it and like, yeah, no, I played the demo and this game was so good. Like, I remember this game.
Yeah. Well, speaking of old games, I forgot there's something up here that like reminded me of it. Have you ever played that one? Like it was like the fighting game. There was like a bunch of like movie monsters like Frankenstein and stuff in it.
No, that sounds wild.
It was it's where. What's that one from Marvel vs. Capcom? The one girl? Morgan.
Morgan. Oh, you mean Darkstalkers?
Yeah, you ever played Darkstalkers?
Yeah. What about
Was it good?
Well, they haven't had a game in years. I think that's for a reason.
Well, I think it's because the game kind of sucked. Or they
Yeah.
did some weird shit and then they got all fucked up for some reason.
Yeah. Well, Callens really wants another Darkstalkers, but she really doesn't. She just likes Morgan and Lilith. 'Cause
I
they're
think
hot.
I think that's the only reason why people want Darkstalkers games,
Well,
because of the characters.
Darkstalkers has Morgan, Lilith, that cat Neko girl, and a zombie girl. And that's like the only characters anyone talks about. And if they do talk about a guy character, it's like this vampire dude that has this like weird abusive relationship with Morgan.
Hold on, let me find the fetus stage. Darkstalkers
The
fetus stage.
That'll probably come up. Yeah.
There it is. What the fuck am I looking at? See, look at this guy. This guy looks cool.
No, but no one cares about him. And if you ask any
Well, there was like
person-
a pharaoh guy too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, okay, this guy. Yeah, everyone loves this guy.
Well, this isn't the vampire guy, is he? I thought the vampire guy was like the OG guy who has like fireballs and shit.
No, this is the fam. Well, he's kind of like a vampire. It's like,
Okay, well, I think this like old Capcom art style is like really good.
yeah. Well, Darkstalkers just didn't cut it. It stopped at 3 for a reason. And people don't realize that. Like,
Well, if I made a new, fighting games are dead. But look at that fucking stage in the background, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, right? Certain fighting games aren't around anymore for a reason.
Yeah, I remember there was this weird shit in this game. God, this looks disgusting to pause this. But
Yeah.
in one of the games, if you block, you know how like you can push block, where like you're blocking and if somebody hits you, you tap a button and it like sends them away?
Yeah.
In Darkstalkers, if you pressed a button, there was like a 0% chance to push block. If you pressed 2 buttons, there was a 15% chance to push block each time you pressed it. And if you pressed 3 buttons, it would tap out at like 30%. So you would just need to fucking spam a shit ton of buttons and you might get lucky and have it push back or something stupid like that.
Well, like, people... I've heard this over and over. Oh, I want another Darkstalker. Like, it probably would sell well, because, like...
Well, I don't think anybody knows about Darkstalkers other than the fact that there's a fucking hot vampire lady.
Yeah. Well, because, like, okay, you don't make anything long enough, and then people will think they want it, it'll come out, they'll be like, oh, it's kind of good, and then never think about it again. We'll never get a sequel again. But,
Well, there's like probably like 12 people in the entire world collectively who actually played Darkstalkers competitively.
Yeah, but, like, everyone else who's gonna buy it is gonna buy it because, oh, I can finally, like, see Morgan and Lilith and all these other characters in HD sprite quality. Or even in 3D, which would be better for them. But no one would actually play it.
Here, Darkstalkers Vampire. Well, that's what the game is called. Darkstalkers Vampire. I think the name was Lad. Well, this is just a fucking different one. Darkstalkers Characters. Darkstalkers All Characters. By Jesse MB 2008. 27. There we go, that guy. You see that? This guy.
Yeah, I think he is another popular.
Scotland. Yeah, this guy was cool.
Yeah, but like no one cares though.
This guy kind of looks cool. This guy looks really cool. I think you'd swap characters. Like, that was like a multi-character. Oh, these are just different photos of him. I guess this guy's a cool character, but he's like... I don't know. He just looks like terrible.
Yeah, like every girl character was like a minimum amount of like clothing. If they did have clothing... it
Dude,
was, like,
this guy, there was a move... Like, every one of his moves had like him shove his ass out. Guaranteed. Like, he had like fucking cheeks in this game. That was his whole character. I feel like this is a pretty iconic character. I feel like every character... I don't think they like shot a single blank with characters. I think every character was pretty good.
Yeah, well...
So even this one looks pretty cool. And it's like super generic. It looks like a Legend of Zelda background enemy. They literally just did it again. I can guarantee you this was Capcom HQ. They were like, we had one, guys, let's do it again, but we make her titties smaller.
Yeah, well, okay, they made Morgan, and they're like, oh, yeah, like, it's like that big titty mommy energy. But then they're like, well, she needs someone to fucking mommy. So they made, and like, people are like, no, they're like sisters, bro, but it's like Morgan has this like fucking big sister complex for Lilith. Like they're always like in this pose where like Lilith's like curled fucking up and like Morgan's like holding over her and like people are like, oh my god, they're fucking hot. And like that's all anyone cares about. It's like that's all Callens and AJ and like everyone, even Brian, are like, oh yeah, I love Darkstalkers, especially Morgan and Lilith. They're really good.
This is weird to talk about.
Yeah, well, I don't know what this is reminding me of.
What?
Fucking Project X Zone.
The fuck is Project X Zone?
Yeah, well, you've there's no chance you could have heard of it.
Project X Zone.
There's no chance you could have heard of it. It's,
Two.
Yeah, we need to watch the.
This guy was pretty cool as well. And whenever he got hit in the game, he would throw up like, when he would like be falling in the air, he'd throw up like the fucking rock on symbols with his hand.
Yeah.
Don't even know what that character is. Why did they not do a full art? Probably like weird shit. This guy looks really cool. He's just Kazuya.
Yeah, well.
Wait, is Transylvania in Romania?
I think so.
This guy looks super cool too. I don't think they shot a single blank.
Yeah, I just see a bunch of like the only thing I see of Darkstalkers anymore is just like.
Dude, this guy's super cool too. From Brazil. Don't go to Brazil, you'll get eaten by fucking fish monsters.
Canada. Yeah, they tried to do a Street Fighter thing where everyone's from a different place. Makai, I do not think is a real place. That is literally like the spirit world.
Maybe. He's in the dark Talbane, UK. Does that count?
Maybe. Soundtrack.
What is Project X
fucking
Zone?
watch the. This is not gonna give you a good idea of what this fucking game is.
What do you want me to look? Opening?
Yeah, let's just fucking look at the goddamn. You're
this
gonna be
some-
really confused about why certain characters are in this fucking game.
Wait, I saw like the weird Dreamcast like rhythm one.
Yeah. Well, they just thought like, what if we took like.
Okay, I thought that you could like, I thought there was only like 2 or 3 games that are like, all right, we're gonna shove all of the games like Marvel vs. Capcom, Smash Brothers, and then they tried to do PlayStation All Stars, which didn't really work out.
Well, if you thought PlayStation All Stars failed, you have never. Well, of course you've never heard of this game. I specifically always ask people, do you know Project X Zone? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? This was like a bigger crossover than All Stars and Capcom vs. Marvel, and it still failed. They couldn't have put any character in here that would have.
This looks like a Persona opening.
Maybe it was done by the same studio. They just put like every character.
They put Jin in.
Yeah, they put
Ryu in.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised what characters they put into this game. They wanted everyone. They thought if they just grabbed every character, it would do good.
They put Jin and Ryu in, and nobody knew about it.
They put Dante and fucking people from Darkstalkers. They put Mega Man.
They put Mega Man?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this game is fucking...
Well, this game must look like absolute shit.
Yeah, it fucking does. Well, it's like an RPG game.
It's not a fighting game?
Yeah, well, I put 300 hours into this game, and I asked Keone, because he let me borrow it, and he's like... I'm like, oh, I'm going to return the game soon. I think I'm almost done with it, but I don't want to keep it anymore. He's like, no, how long have you been playing? I was like, 300 hours? And he's like, well, it has like a total of like almost 900 worth of content. And
Holy
it's like,
shit.
well, I don't think I want to play that. Like, the story's long-winded. Every battle takes...
Wait, when did this come out?
I have no fucking clue. Like, maybe 2014.
It must have been semi-recent, because they had Elisa in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this game about? Well, this came out in like 20... I thought this was pretty old, because they got that weird Dreamcast rhythm game that was from the Dreamcast era.
Well, they jump across dimensions, and like the story plot jumps all over the place, because like you get swept up in each character's stories before they join the main
Well, they got Phoenix Wright in here as well?
Yeah. Of course they would. Why? They would have everyone.
This is fucking crazy. And there's like a giant Gundam.
Yeah, I have never beaten one of these games. You can't beat one of these games. It's too long. And if you watch the second one, they just add more people. They don't care. Anyone can be in this game.
Project X Zone 2?
Yeah, they made a sequel, and it probably performed even worse than the first game.
Well, it did better than Pac Man World.
Oh yeah, definitely, but
it would probably have like 12 times the budget.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's impossible. Because I think the budget for Pac Man World 2 was like $1. Did they have all the other returning characters?
Yeah, so everyone returned, and they just added more people.
They did a Smash Ultimate.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, what was that?
Oh, I forgot they had to Kiryu.
They did?
Yeah. And Kiryu beats up women in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. Caught him on his fucking word. Yeah.
Well, maybe this is what caused... Dude, you think if Project X Zone 2 didn't exist, we'd have Kiryu and Tekken?
Yeah, maybe. Because Kiryu, like, beats the shit out of women in this game.
Well, I don't think anybody realistically got angry except for maybe the developer who saw it and he was like, this is just not right. And he's like, I don't want to do anything like this ever again. They got burned so badly.
Well, I remember every battle in this game is like...
So is this like World of Light where it's like you just have like one character that you can go and beat up a bunch of other characters with?
We'll look at the gameplay.
Or is it like Subspace Emissary?
It's like you watch 30 minutes of cutscenes.
Okay, what is Phoenix Wright? What are the Phoenix Wright characters gonna do against Nemesis?
They fucking don't do anything.
What? Dude, Majima's got a fucking machine gun?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
This doesn't look real.
Exactly. Well, you would never imagine who the guest stars in this game are.
Like, you mean from out of like Namco and Capcom games?
Yeah, so out of Sega, Namco, and Capcom, they had a guest franchise in this. And you'll never imagine who decided to join the party.
I have no fucking idea. What if it's like Steve from Minecraft?
That'd be fucking awful.
Imagine the powers. Who's in?
Yep, Nintendo allowed them to use Fire Emblem.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know why.
Dude, he just killed the Silver Surfer? What was that?
I think maybe the Silver Surfer's in this game.
And like got Virtua Fighter in as well. You think Virtua Fighter and Tekken like fight each other in the game?
Yeah, well, probably. And then like they just show more. Like they don't have any time to show the characters, so they just start fucking flashing past them because they put too many in. Yep, look at all of them. Oh man, I love all these characters.
Dude, this is like the most 2012 shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, how the gameplay went is that you watch 30 minutes of cutscenes unvoiced, so you have to read the dialogue boxes. Then they put you in a battle that lasts another 30 minutes, and that's impossibly hard.
That's the only thing that people care about. Project X Zone 2 Kiryu. This is what it looks like? Dude, this looks like a fucking mobile game. This literally is a mobile game. They created a mobile game before they did. This is, if you look up like any game with like, if you want to look up like Yakuza mobile game, it's gonna look exactly like this.
Yeah,
you have to roll to get the characters you want.
Yeah. Well, that was fast.
Holy shit. They're still going.
Yeah, well, you can infinitely combo as long as you juggle it correctly. And, like... Yeah, they have the Tekken fucking doll guy in here.
So, this is the game? Can you have two people?
No, because this is inside... So, does the fire emblem, like, you're on the map, and you go up to an enemy, and then you go into this. Yeah, and then you go out afterwards. And every battle took impossibly forever. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it took... The first battle, I think, took me, like, 20 minutes to complete. And I wasn't even struggling. I was just killing all the enemies. But, like, they make the maps huge. They make all the enemies take, like, a million... Look at how much fucking health that thing has. And that's, like, probably, like, a level 1 enemy. Like, it becomes Final Fantasy. But every character's a boss.
This is just painful to watch. Imagine how much time this game probably took to make, though. With all like the
go watch a normal battle from it. Like just put in like Project Sun 2 battle
gameplay.
Yeah, gameplay.
10 minutes. That's all they could fucking stomach.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You're right. It is a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, this shit's just cutscenes and then endless fucking battling. Yeah, look how much health all the characters have.
Well, I guess you just infinite combo it every time.
Yeah, well, they can heal, so you think.
You gotta go. Wait, you gotta go back in to fight them?
Yeah.
It doesn't just keep going?
Nope, you have to go back in to fight them. Oh, and they talk sometimes they have full conversations, like 5-minute conversations before fights. It's not fun.
Yeah, how was this game reviewed? Were people really into it?
I think people were into the first one, and they're like, oh, it's just the first one, guys. It'll work itself out in the sequels. And then the sequel came out and was just the same game, but with more. And I think people were just like, okay, this can't happen a third time.
Project X Zone original gameplay.
I'm telling you, it's just the same game. Oh, you have to skip the endless amount of cutscenes. I'm telling you, dude, the game, this is just a tutorial.
This is like the worst part of every game. It's just Fire Emblem, but with worse mechanics.
Yeah, and you have to do it yourself. So you can't go up to the enemy and just attack them. And like after doing this for like the 500th time, you're like, oh my god. And like they have like boss battles where like the boss, you're required to do this like 25 different times to one character. And you're like, please let it be over. Like, I kept trying to return this game to Keone because I was done with it after like 150, 200 hours. And he was like...
You're like, no, you started, you gotta smoke the whole pack.
Yeah, he was like, no, you have to beat... Have you beaten it? And like, remember what happens with Mega Man? I was like, I haven't gotten to Mega Man yet. Like, I had like... The game had like 62 characters, and I only had like 15 of them. Like, dude, you didn't even get half. At least get half of them. But like, it was already so far into the game, I was so sick of it. I just never returned the game.
You and just like kept it?
Yeah, and it got lost somewhere. Like,
Lord bless that fucking shattered game disc.
Yeah, this shit's not fun. It's not fun, dude. Look at this. It's like awful.
I think we're done. I think we're done for today.
Yeah. Well, one day we'll play Project X Zone in its entirety.